Good bye. Quit. Give me my diamond. Quit. Quit. My God, that was so hot. Spam 1 if you got a erection off that hit, bro. Oh my God. And he doesn't quit. How many more home runs do you need for that today? Natalia! That's what I'm like, can you hype me up? Come on, give me some W's. Like, I'm the greatest at 6-0. Like, oh my God. YouTube! Welcome back, channel, man. Are you guys trying to hit home runs and be toxic like me in the intro clip? Well, you guys came to the perfect spot. In today's video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to hit endless home runs, how to get home runs, perfect, how to hit good, all the settings, everything you guys need. So do not skip around. This video is gonna be filled with good information. By the way, just for the people that don't know me or watch my streams, I'm not actually that toxic. We just have a lot of fun on stream and mess around. So don't think I'm actually that toxic and actually like talking smack like that to other people. I'm just messing around, having fun. And yeah, make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch. You guys can see we just have fun and mess around. So I just don't want you guys to think I'm some weirdo that's talking smack. That's not me. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the hitting settings that I use. We're going to first get into that, and then we're going to get into actually tips and strategies on how I hit and what to do. So first things first, let's get into the settings. Don't forget to drop a like before we get into all these tips. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Turn on the notice. Endless MLB content is coming all year long. Let's go ahead and get into the settings, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the settings. As always, make sure you guys change your settings in the main menu. If not, you're going to have to re-change your settings after every game on online play, which is really annoying. I don't know why they still haven't fixed that. Come on, San Diego Studios, but it's all good. Go ahead and go to gameplay, as always. I am rocking hitting view on strike zone. I've tried a lot of different hitting views this year. Strike zone 2, strike zone 3. I think I use like wide, offset, zoom. I've used a lot, and strike zone is the only one that has sticking out like as an outlier. All the other ones were like, okay, there's certain good aspects to the view. Strike zone was like, I can just completely tell the difference of my hitting. So definitely enjoy strike zone. All this doesn't really matter. Ball show, you can put that on. Hitting interface. Now, for you newbies at the game that are still learning how to play the game, use directional. If you guys are new, just learn timing. All you guys need to do is learn timing. Timing is pretty much like 80% of what you need to learn when it comes to hitting, which we're going to talk about in a second. So if you guys are new, just get your timing down. Learn fastballs, learn curveballs, learn changeups, learn off speed, learn how to hit the ball with good timing, and then go ahead and switch to zone, which is the indefinite best hitting interface. These are my settings over here. I do have the anchor on. I never use it. I should probably just turn it off, to be honest. I never use it. The anchor just messes with my, like, I don't know, it just messes with me. I don't like how it feels. I don't know. Maybe you guys use it. I don't, personally. So here's my PCI center. I have altitude, and I have everything else off. PCI inner, PCI outer, none. And then PCI color and all that doesn't matter. And make sure you have PCI fade out on none, because if you do have it on, like say you have it on center and outer, your PCI is going to fade out when they start pitching the ball, which you guys obviously don't want that. So put that on none. And I do have PCI transparency on 100%. Some people have it lower so they can see the ball better when it's coming through to your PCI. That's really subjective. I like it 100 so I can really see my PCI. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys can copy everything else if you guys want. That's pretty much all we have. Main thing you guys want is strike zone 0 or strike zone 1, whatever you guys want to call it. And make sure you guys have zone interface. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the tips part of the video. I do not have any script for this video, so this is all going to be free balling, talking about tips and tricks that I use for hitting. So number one, I think there's two real main issues. Number one, people are just over eager and swing at everything. Number two, PCI placement. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about PCI placement first. What I do is I put my PCI wherever the pitcher releases the ball. So if he's a lefty, if he's a righty, it depends where he releases it. You know what I mean? If he's a sidearm pitcher, if he throws more over the head or more sidearm, it's different for everyone, and I will follow that pitch with my PCI. So if it's a curveball, I will follow it from the release of his hand all the way down to the below under the zone or wherever it's at. That is a huge tip that is going to help you get good contact on the ball, as long as you have your timing correct, obviously. I feel like the more you play, the more you don't have to do that as much. You kind of learn how to, where pitches are going and stuff, so you don't have to be so strict with it. But when you guys are first, look at this base running, by the way. What is going on here? How's that out? Like, what is going on? The base running in this game are so weird sometimes. This is a side note, but sometimes I'll get a guy out by like 10 feet at first base when he hits like a ball to the outfield, but my first baseman's nowhere near there. Or my first baseman's like 1 foot off of first base and doesn't touch the bag. Side note, whatever. That's just really annoying. Anyway, follow the PCI. Follow the ball with your PCI, I should say. That's pretty much what I want you guys to master. Another thing I've really mastered with probably like the last week, low keys, I've really mastered not overreacting to pitches. I feel like if you guys are having a problem with grounding out or popping up with one or the other or both, it's probably because you're overreacting with your PCI. Like, you go super high up when you see a ball that's a fastball high, and you put your PCI way too high, or you put your PCI way too low and pop it up. So that's something that I've learned is I don't overreact. Like, I'll move my PCI just a little bit wherever the pitch is at. That's something that may work with you guys. That was a big problem I had is I would know where the ball's going. You know what I mean? I would know it's going low or high, but I would overreact with my PCI and put it way out of the zone. So that is a very good tip to master. Don't be over anxious with these pitches with the PCI placement. That's something, like I said, that's something I really struggled with earlier on in the year. Is I kind of noticed it where I would know where the pitches are at, but my PCI would be like way out of sight of the zone, where it's like, even if I were to hit that, why am I even swinging at that? Like, my PCI is so bad. So that's just a little tip for you guys. Follow the ball with your PCI, and don't move your PCI too much and see how you hit. Like, for me, it worked. It may not work for you, but just try it out. Try moving your PCI just a little bit less, and it might work for you. All right, number 2 or 3 or 4, whatever the fuck number we're on. Being over anxious, being over eager, swinging at everything. I think a huge thing with hitting balls to the walls. I don't know why the fuck I just said that, but hitting good pitches, I think it really comes with taking pitches. So being patient at the plate. There's nothing easier as a pitcher than a dude that swings at everything. If I can just throw you a cutter outside or a sinker out inside, sinker outside, whatever the case is, a slider in the dirt, a changeup in the dirt, and you're just swinging at them over and over, it's very easy. It's very easy to get you to strike out or just get a weak hit. Like, honestly, as a pitcher in this game, my objective a lot of the times is even to get you to strike out, because if 9 times out of 10, like, it's kind of hard to get people to strike out. Like, you're always gonna make contact with the ball. So I'm just trying to get you to make crappy contact so I can get an easy grounder, easy pop up, or an easy double play, whatever the case is. So just be a little more patient, depending on your skill level. You know what I mean? A strategy that I used to use when I was really trying to just win and wasn't the best hitter, you know what I mean, still kind of learning how to hit, is I would go into the plate and not even swing until I got a strike. So he could literally throw me a fastball down the middle, I'm not swinging, and what that does is that gives the pitcher false confidence, thinking you're not going to swing, and then every now and then, you know, you get a home run hitter up, you got some people on base, okay, bet, I'm going to swing first pitch now, you know what I mean? So the pitcher's going to expect you not to swing, he throws you a meatball, bam, you hit a home run. Or, you know, when you're more patient, the pitcher gets more aggravated and more annoyed and just throws you meatballs anyway. That's something that I do. I get mad so easy. Like, as a pitcher, I get mad. Like, if a dude doesn't swing at my outside cutters or my outside sinkers, whatever it is, I get mad, and I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. Here's a fastball down the middle. Hit it. You know what I mean? So that is something that you guys really need to master, is patience. I feel like that's one of the biggest things to be a great hitter, is know what to swing at, know what not to swing at, and just take it a little step back. I feel like, personally, I hit the best is when I'm not so stressed about hitting certain pitches. Like, if I overthink a fastball or I overthink a curveball, I'm going to swing way too early or way too late. Like, just let the ball come to you and swing the bat. Like, it's really not that hard to get good contact. I feel like a lot of people overthink it and overanalyze it and swing way too early or way too late. Don't even worry about that. Just get decent contact and get the PCI on the ball. So another thing I really would recommend as a hitter is always expect a high fastball. The reason you guys want to expect a high fastball is you guys aren't going to be able to adjust if you're looking for anything else. Like, if you're looking for a curveball and, oh, it's a high fastball, you're fucked. Like, you're not going to be able to catch up to that. But if you're expecting a high fastball, and then, you know, you can realize that it's a slider or a curve or off speed, or just it's not a fastball in general, you can adjust to the off speed. And who knows, maybe you hit a home run and Altuve will motorboat you as a celebration. That's pretty cool. So I briefly mentioned this earlier about timing. Timing is probably the most important thing when it comes to hitting. I've noticed, even me, in the beginning of the year, I would get pissed. Like, I'm getting good timing, the PCI's all over the ball, but it's just a weak pop-up or a weak fly-out or a weak grounder, whatever the case is. Now, sometimes you will get unlucky. You will get a perfect, and it'll just go right to a right to a player. You know what I mean? That does happen a lot. But what you guys do gotta realize is you gotta go with the pitch. For example, inside fastball. Look at this. Inside fastball. I'm not hitting that out of the park if I'm late on it. Even if I'm just slightly late, it's not going anywhere. It's gonna be a pop-up or a broken bat, whatever. So I feel like that was something I was struggling with too earlier in the year, where I was like, this is a perfect, like, I have the PCI all over the ball, the contact says good, why am I not hitting this, why am I not crushing it? Don't listen to the PCI placement, or don't listen to the timing, you gotta listen to the pitches. So inside fastballs you want to be early on, outside pitches you want to be late on. So anything on the outside, try to be a little more patient, just a little bit longer, and get that good contact a little bit on the later side. And if it's on the inside, you want to be early. Like 9 times out of 10, I feel like that's where a lot of people are messing up as far as hitting. A pitch will be outside and they'll be too early on it and they'll get nothing. Like they'll just get a weak grounder or a weak pop-up, whatever it is. And I struggle from that sometimes too. Like someone throws an outside cutter and I'm super early on it. Like that is the biggest thing. If you can master inside and outside hitting and be able to know when to swing later and when to swing earlier, you get your PCI good, you get your timing good, like you're gonna hit this, like you're just gonna hit so many home runs. Like you're gonna be unpitchable, especially in like events or BR where there's nothing, like, you know, you're not in a high difficulty, these pitchers aren't too crazy good yet. You're gonna hit bombs with ease. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but sometimes my PCI placement is nowhere near the ball. So really just look at the timing. The timing is, it's crazy to say, but timing is way more important than your PCI placement. It's crazy to say, it's really stupid sometimes, but it is what it is. Sometimes I won't even be touching the ball with my PCI and I'll still hit a home run. It's really all about your timing. Timing is everything this year, and probably in previous years I just never really took time to notice it. But hey, that is all I can think of as of right now. Let me know if this helps you out. Go try this out in games. I guarantee it will. Come back to this video. Let me know how it works. Comment home run mamba if you guys made it to the very end. As always, I appreciate you guys. Do not forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if it does help you guys out, or if you guys do want some future tips / methods / anything MLB related, it'll be on this channel. As always, I appreciate you guys. I will catch you guys in the next video / Twitch live stream. Everyone have a good day. Catch you guys later. Peace.